Welcome to the Super Gold 60 Key Charts, Signals, and Analysis. This is Morris, and I want to begin by looking at the GDXJ chart, the gold junior sector via GDXJ, and what we're looking for in the charts. Now, generally, what I like to do is to sell into an area of resistance, and light selling is certainly a part of the game plan. But you also want to consider the potential that a market can at some point just continue to march higher. And one thing I've done in this video, I've highlighted the pullback or the volatility zone when we hit this area of the neckline before, and it pulled down about 6.5%. Well, we're basically just over 0.5% from where we were at the neckline. So that means that we could see about a 7% potential gyration in this market. And I'm looking at, in particular, at GDXJ. Our position looks solid, and a pullback is only an opportunity to buy more. You just want to be mentally prepared for the potential for some real volatility to come in. And to see this happen is not uncommon. It's quite common. We've already blown through it. Now, if we could just keep going higher, that's always a possibility. But there is also the possibility that it ran, because what has happened, it's a red candlestick. Let me enlarge the chart here a little bit. And it's a red candlestick. And what that demonstrates is that it is has closed lower. So notice the stick right here. So we had one day through it, but then we close lower and come right back to the line. Now, I like to see a line check. So in other words, it's a test, but we also want to be prepared for some more volatility as we see this market maybe digest a little. It's been a strong move from 32 to 42. Wouldn't be out of the question. We've touched 70 RSI. All of these things could give indication there's more to the move, but may need to rest, may need to chop into that flag zone. And by the way, the flag zone would give way, and we would come up with a target on that somewhere around 50. That would be quite a pump from where we are right now. Now, let's move into the oil space, and what we're looking at this is a sector we have reloaded the longs in the last just over about a week ago, just prior to the big explosion in oil price, that took place on Monday. Saudis raised said we're going to cut back production. That popped the price, and that's good, of course, for the earnings for the oil companies. They'll use the same amount of crude oil. They're going to make more margin because price is higher. You can see a nice inverse head and shoulder formation that has taken place, and just some very strong performance. A lot of open candlesticks on Exxon. We own it, we like it, and we just bought more. Here is a look at Halliburton, and this chart is continuing to show a lot of bull flag formations, and this bull flag formation, by the way, is targeting up around $42 or so, and that with an head and shoulders top formation in play, and actually the downside objective was it completed the formation. This was right on the button, so it fulfilled the program. And potentially what we're setting up with, in my opinion, is something that would look like this. We'd go ahead and pop the bull flag up in here somewhere, and then what do you have? Well, then you're creating this very large inverse head and shoulder formation that would put a strong price target on Halliburton going into the summer months, and that is something we are looking quite hard at in the oil space. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the special offer for the weekend, and that is the Super Gold Signals service. And here we are. Another wild week comes to an end. The jobs report is being released on Good Friday holiday, and Trump is facing charges again. Wouldn't even know you were in America, and a lot of volatility going on in the world. But our nation is a dangerous spot, but our flagship service here, Super Gold Signals, is the big picture newsletter and the price is very affordable. I make it that way so people can afford to be a part of this. For $229 a year is doing incredibly well. As you look at this service, it's gold, it's silver, it's oil stocks, it's Dow Jones type companies, blue chip companies. And this service normally $229, but this weekend we're offering it for $199, and not for 12 months, but for 14 months. So that is a great special. You need to sign up for this special by Sunday night to get the great value on the Super Gold Signals service. That's all for now. This is Morris with Super Gold 60 saying thank you.